That is what I wanted to catch. Look at that hue, that beautiful color. Oh my goodness, I see this sometimes even more beautiful, way more beautiful. I've seen a few that are just picturesque, exquisite, just jaw-dropping, awe-inspiring. And this is what you can get if you decide to move to the Guarne area, Rionegro area, El Retiro area, La Ceja area, and you have an apartment or a house or a country house with a good view. And you hear the roosters cock-a-doodle-doodling. Well, I forgot how they say it nowadays. Anyhow. And she is happy too, Shanti. And that's Venus over there. Venus, she's an Australian Shepherd dog. Part Australian Shepherd, half Fox Terrier. One of those type of Fox Terriers. Her father was a Fox Terrier. The bigger ones, not the smaller ones. Oh, how sweet it is. The delicacy of having such nice, beautiful weather here in Antioquia and in the region we live in. Oh, how sweet it is. Not these oranges, the weather. That's what we're going to be talking about in this short video, less than 10 minutes long. Namaste, namaskar, hello everyone, hola a todos. I hope you're doing well. Espero que estén muy bien en el día de hoy. So that was just all the Spanish I'm going to give you. Weather. We're in Antioquia, the state of Antioquia. Here at the on the property here, 2 country houses. One is both of my father's, but I live in one, he lives in the other on his property here. So we're going to be talking right now. Here we are, of course, in Guarne. This is only about a 40-minute drive from El Poblado. In case you want a reference point from El Poblado, Medellin. El Poblado is one of those neighborhoods in Medellin. Weather's beautiful up here. We are at about, here at this place, about 2,350 meters above sea level. Feet, I don't really know because I go by the metric system. Have done so since 1995 when I came to live here. And though, you know, I was born and raised in the US, as most of you know, and if you don't, now you do. So Mountain Dew. Weather up here is about 72 degrees Fahrenheit for a high. I'm not using Celsius so you guys can understand that more clearly. 72 degrees Fahrenheit, 73 maybe, down in town in Guarne, because that's at a lower elevation. That's about 2,100 meters above sea level. Temperatures might be around 75, 76, especially because it's concrete, small town. And Medellin is in that direction. And you know, up here, even down in Medellin or in Envigado, there are no 4 seasons. There are no 4 seasons. There's just spring and fall, even there's no fall foliage. But there is no summer like in the US that is so hot, unless you're in a part of Antioquia which is coastal, like 0 altitude in terms of sea level, if that makes any difference. So I'm going to be showing you some things throughout the weeks to come or months when I finish this video, because to show you the other weather that happens here in Envigado, in Medellin, and Rionegro. Basically, you know, sunny days, partly cloudy days, rainy days, and sometimes a bit windy. Wow, the flowers up there on the tree, they look beautiful. That's an avocado tree right over there. That's a pine wood. Let's keep going. And this is for you if you are a senior citizen or soon to be a senior citizen and you want to live here. The weather's all nice all year round. It's not like in Florida where you get hurricanes and stuff like that in the summer season. You know, the only thing that probably happens here when it is really rainy season, raining a lot, and we don't know when the rainy season is anymore. Really, it can happen whenever. Supposedly June and July was supposed to rain a lot, and June it rained very little. Weather forecasts are just forecasts. They are predictions, not an exact science. So I was saying the weather is good for people who are senior citizens or soon to be, because it's nice and warm or cool all year round, depending on where you're living. If you're living out in Arboletes, Antioquia, then that's hot weather because it's on the Caribbean, Arboletes, or Necoclí, Is it nickel clean? No, turbo, turbo in Spanish. So you don't have to worry about your bones aching and all of that unless you have some kind of a condition already, which just gets aggravated by the weather. It's about 5:35 a.m. and this is one of the beautiful mornings I wake up to on a partly cloudy day and sometimes on a clear day. Sometimes it's so reddish, orangish, yellowish. Hopefully I'll get another one in here before this video is done, because this is going to be over a course of a few weeks or 2 months done. And right now the temperature is about 54 degrees, and there goes Subada. Here are some of my children or grandchildren. That's Oreo, she's a female, and this Brownie, she's a female too, and that's the father, Cirilo. The mother's over there, Lalita, doing something right over there, and Bima is over there too, digging a hole. The other daughter's somewhere, my grandkids. The other dogs are resting inside. Subadra's over here on this side. And just remember, I got a lot of stuff, and I probably will repeat what I'm going to say right now a couple of times. I'm going out on my mountain bike, but that I offer my services for private walking tours or in the vehicle. I just don't show the vehicle to keep it very private for whoever is with me and even myself these days. And I have a very good vehicle, and then I do have my father's SUV as well. So if you want to contact me, just look on Instagram for me if you have an Instagram account at Traveling Eddie with a 1 at the end, the number 1, that symbol for 1. And my email, just look for it on my homepage, channel homepage, and all of that. If you're really interested, you'll look for it, because I don't want bots, robots, or unnecessary annoyance from people that are not really serious. And remember, we want decent, responsible, mature adults who want to live here, or just want to come on vacation here and leave a good impression and not a bad impression, and not do bad things here. So I'm not that kind of guy that I'm going to take you on the party tour. That's not me. I'm taking you on the cultural neighborhood walk tour, giving you the history and the ins and outs. But let's go back to the weather. A little bit of a bird's eye view. This is Guarne here on the pedestrian bridge. Beautiful day, beautiful weather. It's about 66 degrees Fahrenheit. It's only about 9:45 in the morning. Let's keep going. It's just beautiful weather for those of us who love riding a mountain bike or a regular bicycle. You can stop here at one of these restaurantes y asaderos. Asadero means grilled food, and they got nice tables here on the highway, Villa Lucia. Let's keep going. Beautiful weather, beautiful weather. There's a plane flying somewhere. Anyhow, there goes the sun. So this is Retorno. Retorno is in the middle of the highway so that you can turn back. There goes the plane right above us, flying right past, right through the sun. Anyhow. And that's a roadside restaurant. They call them estaderos. This is a chain called El Rancherito, the Little Rancher, since 1975. So these are the ones you take, like this motorcyclist, to come back on the other side of the highway. That's what you take. You don't have them like in the States where you have those other overpasses to come back and or whatever. Here they have very few of those, more of these. Easy Street with Jen is the name of her channel on YouTube. Jen, how are you? Chris, I know you love those plant nurseries. This is a small one on the side of the highway with all this type of plants that are found in Colombia. It says 95% organic and made in the USA. Okay, I got you. There you go. And something typical is the buses here that serve the hamlets. This is the old school style chiva or escalera. Escalera basically because of the ladder on the back. There you go. People are running for their lives to catch that thing. Life in Oriente Antioqueño for me is much better than down in the valley of Aburrá where Medellin is located. And this is the Rionegro metropolitan area with Marinilla, Guarne, El Retiro, La Ceja, La Unión, Santuario, and San Vicente. I forgot to mention El Carmen de Viboral, part of the whole area. Rionegro has this nice pedestrian bridge here for the school kids to cross over from that side to this side, this side to that side, and for the whole sports complex. Yeah. Just Listen to the birds chirping and maybe the rooster doing its thing outside my window here. It's another beautiful day here in July, and then in August and whatever. Look at that monument to cyclists and mountain bikers too. I just veered off the Medellin-Bogota highway. This is the one that takes you to the airport. Right over there is where you get back onto the Medellin-Bogota highway going to Rionegro and Marinilla and whatnot, Bogota on the right. And if you go over the overpass, then you go towards Guarne, Medellin. Let's keep going. Oh yeah. Okay, I decided to do it like this. When you go to my channel page and you look here, my name, Editoro, and then right here, so you go into this part right here and you go over here where it says more, click on more, and bada boom, bada bing, you scroll down because that's my description, what the channel is all about, and you scroll down and it says more info. You're gonna have to click where it says view email address, and when you click on it, it'll show you the address. And that's it. If you want to contact me for video consultations, video call consultations or whatnot, because you're coming to this region of the world, I'm here. Now, very wildlife conscious, friendly. They have these signs so you know that a porcupine might be crossing. It's about 5:15 in the morning, and about 5 minutes ago, you started seeing the first daybreak, the light of day. So 5:10 in the morning is what you can expect here in Antioquia, in Colombia. And as I have shown you throughout a few instances already on different days, beautiful sunrises you could see here in Oriente Antioqueño. You know, of course there's rainy stuff too. There are many rainy days in the year. How many I don't know, but it's all beautiful. It's just beautiful. That over there, that hill, is called Capiro. El Capiro Hill or Ridge is going towards La Ceja. It's beautiful. The bike, they did all the maintenance. I thought it was for free, but it's 90,000 pesos. They got a 30,000 peso discount for clients directly from the bike house. To 90,000 pesos, it's about $20, $22.50. And they even cleaned it up. Got to bring it back in 3 months. I think I might be hitting some rain. Oh well, that's life, because I'm going in that direction, Guarne. And that way is Medellin, and that way is La Ceja, and the Retiro's that way too. That's a restaurant right there, Fraterna, whatever that means. I mean, it is just beautiful out here, Oriente Antioqueño. What do you think? Leave your comments below. And for those of you who have your dog or cat, animal lovers, even a horse or a cow, whatever, this is luxury vet, 24 hours, and it's right inside here. This is in Llano Grande. There you go. Now you know, you want to contact them. There's their website and all their services. They even have hospitalization, luxury hospitalization, and even with a companion. I don't know what that means. Nutrition, pharmacy, laboratory, surgery, consultation, treatment for obese dogs or cats, and physical therapy. There you go. And even a beauty salon and more for the dog or the cat or you. No, not you. It brings back memories here. Hold the Llano Grande. And I don't even know how long this has been recording for. And this was the place I used to come and hang out with my uncle. On the weekends we would come up in the car back in 95, 96. This is a nice place to sit outside. They're not blasting music here normally. You can have a coffee or a tea or something cold, some pastry or salty bakery, and just see the townspeople, the local life. Maybe strike up a conversation with somebody if you're speaking a little Spanish. I'm going to show you something right over here in a moment. Let's go see it. Looks like rain might be coming. This is the house museum, and they have a lot of cultural stuff in here. I'm not going to go in with the doggy because they don't allow it, or I think they don't, but you can always come and explore and about music and artists of this town and a lot of the history. You'll find out that this is the birthplace of freedom for slaves that were here in Colombia. Many gated communities here, many. Oh, we're not gonna go in, but there goes the waterfall right there, if you can see it. I'm just gonna leave now, but it's a park and it's a place where you pay to go in, and it's cool, but nowhere to park. A very winding road between Don Diego and La Ceja. Don't drive fast. Be careful, be cautious. All of this is the valley of San Nicolas, all the way from Guarne to all of this here, the valley of San Nicolas. La Unión is not in the valley of San Nicolas because it's over that hill ridge, but El Carmen, Rionegro, Santuario, Marinilla, I think even San Vicente Ferrer would be considered part of El Valle de San Nicolas, the valley of San Nicolas, and Guarne, of course. I don't know about Retiro. I really don't know. He's a happy passenger, and the light changed very quickly. So you'll get a quick appreciation here, but that's it. I'm too many people around, and they got these little stands on the weekend selling all kinds of stuff. I just gotta be careful that nobody comes in my way out of nowhere. And the sign says, "Welcome to La Unión. Bienvenidos a La Unión." There must be something going on here because there are a lot of people here today. I gotta just find somewhere to park. Let's go. Oh wow, the tractor's still there, but there used to be a virgin, statue of a virgin mounted on the tractor. Not anymore. And this is the town. Sometimes it gets foggy, really foggy, once in a while. Not often, but it's beautiful. Beautiful fog rolling in. As you can see, not every day is a sunny day in paradise, as some people say that this is paradise. It's paradise for those of you who see it as paradise. I see it as paradise. We gotta cut the grass, haven't had time, and it's been raining at night. It was raining throughout the night mostly, but in the daytime, still here at the end of July 2025, then the sun starts to break through. But we've had like basically a lot of summer type weather, like early summer type weather in terms of the clear skies and all of that since mid-May, and now it's the end of July 30th. Now you might be asking, I mean, is this the type of weather for me because I'm a senior citizen? Not me, but those of you who are senior citizens in your mid-60s, late 60s, early 70s, whatnot. It depends on how your body, your bones take to the cold weather and what kind of cold weather it bothers you. Because up here in the mountains at 2,000, what is this around here? 2,350 meters above sea level. Feet, I don't know, but if I remember, I'll put it in here on the screen if I do. And right now the temperatures here, I mean, the temperatures go down to about 52 degrees on average Fahrenheit at night. Once in a blue moon, it might go down to 48, 49 at this elevation. But the usual mean at night is about 52, 53, 54 maybe. And daytime highs up here at this elevation in Guarne around 68, 70 degrees. And down in the town of Guarne, it'll be around 72, 73 in general. Or, you know, you got places like El Retiro, depends on the elevation and where you are. And then Rionegro, La Unión, these towns, La Ceja, etc. But if you want warmer weather, then Medellin and Envigado would be your fit. In the lower parts of Medellin, like Laureles, you know, that does get warm these days, around 83, 84 for a high nowadays. 30 years ago, it didn't get up that high. It used to be around 78 degrees Fahrenheit, but, you know, times change, things change. The city's been built up a lot. So we'll talk about the weather and all of that. So if you're more into that type of weather, that warmer weather, and that the nighttime lows down in the lower part of Medellin and the lower parts of Envigado, you know, the temperatures at night go down to about 65 degrees Fahrenheit. But if you're going higher up in elevation, it changes. And one of the beautiful things is if you have a guayacan tree growing on your land or where you're renting, and you can see it blossoming in terms of the yellow flowers. This is a yellow guayacan. Normally has the green leaves, then the green leaves fell off. As you see them, I haven't raked them in a while. And then the yellow flowers start to bloom, and it's beautiful. And when it's in full bloom, It is beautiful, and I had something like this when I lived in Llano Grande, when I was renting out a country house there, a finca. Something you can have. And if you love watching hummingbirds come to suck on the nectar of the flowers, the Guayacan tree is this one right now over there, but you can't see it unless you're watching this on the big screen TV. And there he goes, or she. Beautiful. I mean, seriously, ladies and gentlemen, would you not want to be living this life? Is this for you here in Antioquia, Colombia, in Oriente Antioqueño? If this is what you want to be seen in the mornings like I do every morning, because you're an early bird like me, because we're like-minded, just let me know. Contact me if you want to explore this region of Colombia. I'll take you on the tours. The weather is beautiful, but you have to contact me through email. At the end of the video, you'll see how to get my email from my channel page, my homepage, and that way then we can have a Google Meet video call, because I need to see who I'm talking to and talk to you guys, because this world is like that. And then I can put together something when you come this way that will hopefully cross all your T's and dot all your I's, or dot all your I's and cross your T's, or just be the sugar or the honey on your pancake.